Tried to drown me in the dark, but I'll just prove you wrong. I'm sick too, or I got allergies and I'm not sick.
On that note, that's how we start the podcast. My name is Marv Morazan. I am TOJ, a Honduran artist, and here Just Café podcast. And we start off good. Y'all heard that? Rachel, can you tell people who you is?
Hello. My name is Rachel Wong, and I am a pop R&B artist here out of Portland. I'm inspired by the 90s, 2000s, but I can sing. You can find me, Ray Can Sing, R-A-E, Can Sing.
I'm telling you, she can sing. Shout out to that. Let's go. This is amazing. We have a podcast right now, live in Washington Square Mall, and we're going to just go for it. Today, Rachel, I'm sorry you're feeling sick, but that was sick.
Thank you.
What you just did.
I'm not sick. It's allergies.
It's
the great pollinating here in the Pacific Northwest. So
You
if I
know
got a
how
little
it is.
scratchy voice, that's why.
Yeah, but we still love it. I think that, I was able to see you perform, and I think that, your whole vibe was just amazing. And I hope that people get to go see your website, your Instagram, and your songs and stuff. But for right now, that line was from an actual song you're working on right now.
Yeah, it's actually a song that's about to drop on May 2nd. It is called Monster, and I'm so stoked. It's coming up real soon, so I'm really excited to be talking with you, but next week I'll be on Spin 503, one of their radio hosts, Danny Ocean. I'm going to be on the radio there. I got another one at Portland Radio Project, and then I'm actually going to get to perform on AM Extra, the song, and talk about it too. So
That's what's up. Hey, big moves, big moves. Well, congratulations from that and from what's to come from that, because I know that everything you're doing right now as far as publicity, this is one of them. Coming to this podcast is showcasing what you do. What I'm interested about is why Monster?
Yeah. So, I've been doing music now for over 10 years. And when you get to release and write a song that is so personal to you and have it connect to and hopefully help other people, that's like the sweetest sauce, I think. I don't know if you feel the same way. You're an awesome artist too. But Monster is actually about mental health. So I'm somebody who's struggled with depression, anxiety, most of my life, and I have, been at those places where I've been suicidal before. And so Monster is sort of just almost a storytelling of being in those dark places, but knowing that you can overcome it. I'm a pretty firm believer that two things can be true at once, and so you can still be suffering and know that you're not alone, but also that you can have the strength to overcome it. And so my hope is that through this music, through these beats, and through my voice and my song, people can feel like they're not alone, and they can feel seen and just try a little bit harder or wake up the next day and keep it moving, Because I've definitely been in those places where I didn't want to. And so what's really cool is that I've talked to my producer. We're going to, donate some of our revenue from the streams, and then there's going to be dropping some limited edition merch that will have that song and some other cool merch. And we're going to donate 10% of that to NAMI Oregon, which is a mental health organization that helps provide people with resources. So
Amazing.
Trying to help the community.
Yes, we make sure that once we make the post that, I'm going to ask you for those organizations, as well as to people support you. Before we jump into the next question, because that was so much amazing information about your song and just everything you're going with it. I'm telling you, people will relate to this, and that's a song they need to add to their playlist. How can people find you on your socials?
Yeah, it's pretty simple. So my name is Rachel Wong. Don't look that up because there's a lot of Rachel Wongs in the world. But if you want to find me on Instagram and TikTok, Threads, Twitter, X, it's RAE Can Sing, Ray Can Sing. And then you can find me on Facebook and YouTube under Rachel Wong Music. I'm on Spotify and all the streaming platforms too as Rachel Wong. So
amazing. Look, I'm so excited to hear your song. I'm so excited to see you in the merch, to see your content keep being pushed and the songs to come. I've heard a little bit in your personal about all the things you're working on, but who is Rachel?
Who am I? It's down to the branding with the socials, but I love to sing. I love 90s, 2000s pop R&B. I think that era of music obviously was in my teens. It's when I really fell into wanting to like learn different melodies and harmonize and stuff with like different boy bands, and when, you know, people like Usher and Chris Brown were singing, you know?
Let's go.
And, you know, playing around with different vocal runs and things like that. So I'm somebody that I want somebody to sing.
Nice.
I want to hear
that.
people sing, but I
Nice.
like the being able with R&B to kind of like sing to like bouncy hip hop beats. I think it's just a different kind of vibe to music that didn't happen as, you know, as much. I love all old school R&B too, and I love to kind of do that stuff as well, but I'm a soulful singer that I really want to feel your music.
Right.
Not that there are lyrics that can be dumb and still
Right.
hit, but I
Yep.
love a good story, a storytelling of that. And so as an artist, that's kind of who I'm trying to be.
Yep.
I'm also queer, so like, and Asian American and a mom. And so I you know, I'm somebody who leans into that and doesn't try and hide it like some people in the
keep on.
industry. So people can feel seen. It's the same
Amazing.
kind of thing with mental health. I want to make sure that people can have representation and feel like they see themselves in the world instead of not, you know. I mean, it ties into Monster pretty
Yep.
well.
I love it. I will tell you this. I hope that this podcast helps a lot of people. And I can be another host that will ask you, what can you tell to the people? You know, you're already saying it.
Yeah.
With your life, with your experience, with who you are, putting yourself out there, making good music, making sure that you have your craft ready.
Yeah.
That itself is tell people, like, you want to hear someone that will inspire you, whatever you are, whatever you're doing, follow her.
I appreciate
Right?
that.
And when you tell people like, hey, you want to learn about certain things that I'm doing, follow my life, follow my music, because I tell people a true artist speaks the truth with their music.
Yeah. I mean, that's the goal. That's what I hope is coming across, but that's what I'm thinking.
Let's go. I was hoping for that sneeze, baby. All
Told
right.
you my allergies. I'm so sorry.
I was hoping for that sneeze, you know, otherwise it wouldn't be true. But anyways, I love this, and I want people to
appreciate
know
you.
that this podcast is as raw as possible. Whatever you see right now, as soon as we press the button, the minute goes in, boom, we press the button, the minute goes out. But I would say
Allergies are
that
real.
our allergies are real. Rachel, thank you so much for coming to the podcast. You know, I hope that everything that happens from this point to that, to whatever you're doing, is pure success and pure dubs, like they say here in Portland, Oregon. Do you know Spanish?
See.
See, how much Spanish do you know? Because this our podcast is also all the way to Honduras.
Un poco.
Un poco.
I am doing a summer project, 2-song project with a incredible Venezuelan rapper called Julimar.
Oh!
So we're dropping 2 songs where I'll be singing kind of R&B, soulful stuff, and then she's gonna be rapping like Daddy Yankee, and it's gonna be dope.
Stop it.
So-
But did you know that you're actually in one of my songs too? We're gonna be talking about that because I
Let's
have
do
an
it.
R&B. You know, I want to bring some vocal. I want people to know what I'm about to, and I want you in it. It's like I
I'm
have 2
down.
artists that I'm like, they need to be in one of my songs. So to end the podcast, I'm gonna teach you a word that is very easy.
All right.
Very easy. You know how to spell socks in English?
Yeah. SOCKS.
Okay. If you
Or SOX, because we make language difficult.
That's true. But if you actually spell socks and you say it faster,
SOCKS.
a little faster,
SOCKS.
S-O-C-K-S. That's an Spanish word too. It is what it is.
Oh.
There you go. I'm going to send you home for you to think about that one. And for everybody, go follow our socials. Go share the stories. Go share everything we're doing. Just share it.
Costs no money to
Costs
share
no-
it. And
support-
support your people.
Let's go. All right. With this one without, thank you, Rachel.
Thank you
Any
so
words,
much.
Any words for everything we're doing?
I just want to say thank you so much, man. You're doing so much for the community. You're also putting stuff out yourself, and I think you deserve your flowers too. So there you go. Thank you so much for having me and for chatting with me and connecting. So tap in with him and me. And
Let's
us.
go. Let's go. We here every Tuesday at the podcast here, Just Cafe, Washington Square Mall. Shout out to 50J over here taking photos and doing his thing
go.
over here. We got great people coming in. Today, you were one of our official first guests.
Let's go.
And congrats on this. Let's do this.
Thank
Let's
you.
go.
Ba,
And
ba,
we-
ba, ba.